We are going to be discussing customer communication in a few different manners. But first, we're going to go over two very important things. One of them, making sure that you actually have your SMSs and your emails set up correctly to make this communication happen. So, firstly, let's go to our emails. Under Setup, System Settings, you will go to Mailbox SMTP Settings. Here you will see the four fields you need. You will need your SMTP hostname, your SMTP server port, your SMTP username, and your SMTP password. This is to enable Datatal for sending emails. Next, if you would like to make use of SMSs, we will head down to the following page. Setup, Notifications, and we will scroll all the way to the bottom. Here you can see for my mobile API, you would have a username and a password, but we do provide other SMS gateway providers that you can use. Now that that's out of the way, let us discuss multiple ways of communicating with your customers and even your own internal staff. Let us first have a look at templates that you can create. These can happen under Tools, Messages, Notification, Templates. As you can see, there are none here, so we're going to go ahead and make one. And here we have the pop-up. Let us make a SMS, for example. And we say downtime. And dear clients, something has broken. You cannot watch YouTube anymore. Simple enough. And we can go edit. Now you have a template already. So we're just going to stick with the SMS template for now. As you can see, you can make others as well. You can make the email template. You can also add the push notification for the mobile app. The mobile app is something that you would add on as a monthly subscription, and it is a customer-based mobile app. There is more information about that on our website. Let us move over to bulk messaging firstly. So there are two ways that you can bulk message your customers. And then on those two ways, there are different ways of implementing this. Let us head over to Customers, List Customers. As you can see here, you've got a nice little button. The top there says Message. But now let's first chat what's going to happen here. This button is going to message everyone you see here. So if you look at the bottom, you can see it says showing 1 out of 10, but you do have 30 entries. This only means you're going to be messaging these 10 clients. If you would like to message everyone, simply go and show all your clients, and you would message all of them. In this, if you would like to message in certain ways, you can go put a label on. Now you will only message these two. You can go by certain customers, only message these 4. And you can even go by gateways, types, the groups, the billing groups, and categories of customers, so that you can sort out who you want to email and SMS quite easily. Obviously, this does put emphasis on making sure that you have set up your clients correctly in the sense of their labels, knowing who belongs where. So for example, let's SMS these two customers over here. Now, you don't have to select them. These two customers that are on your screen will be the ones that you will be messaging. So we can simply click Message, and this will pop up. You do have standardized certain ones that we can go out as. And as you can see here, it gives you two options, email and an SMS. But if you remember, we made an SMS and we have an SMS for that, which automatically fills in again. You can then go about sending the SMS, and it will send. It will obviously fail now. Well, it'll pause here, but it will fail on the SMS side due to my credentials for my SMS not being correct. This is the one way of SMSing your clients in bulk. There is another way, for example. You go under Devices and you go into MikroTik NAS users. You can SMS or email customers in bulk according to their NAS. This will be ideal for when a high site would go down or is under maintenance. So instead of trying to figure out which customers belong where, you would simply go and say, on this NAS, all these clients are going to have downtime, and you can do the same procedure again. As you can see, no customers listed. Let's just take it out for now. And it will be the same procedure again, email or SMS. And you can see again, the email template is there. But there are different ways of doing this as well if you don't want to bulk message. I will show you a few of those examples now. So for example, here I'm on a specific client and you would like to message only this client on their profile. You can go about sending them a message. As you see, this goes to both of them. It'll autofill their cell number and their email address and the message details. Please do take note that the cell number and the email are linked to the primary contact, as you can see here. So if you would have subcontacts, they would also be there, but it would autofill the primary's information. While we're here, let me show you a bit more about the notifications in general with communication. For example, we add accounts, lady, or man, lady, and we have their email, blah, 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 at mail.com, and we have their phone number. You can see they're not the primary contact, but you don't want to receive all notifications because it's only the accounts department. So you can simply go and set all notifications off, and you can remove the help desk, the outages, the general, and only leave the billing. This means that your primary contact and the accounts landy or man will receive the billing notifications as well. You also have the ability to send a different message from a different spot, which would be tools again, messages, and send a message. Here is the exact same as what I showed previously on the client's profile, but here we'd then be able to filter through the client themselves and do the same. As you can see, it autofills the information. Here again, you can also do bulk messaging by entering a CSV file containing the correct information. As you can see, the format there, file for CSV and format, containing 2 columns, the account name and then the email address, the email subject. It's another way of doing bulk messaging, but this is a bit more intricate as you will have to make sure the file you are adding is correct. Once you've done your messages and so, you can simply go to messages, you can go to message log, and you will see here are the messages I've sent out previously. Note, they will fail now because my SMS isn't set up, but then you can see, okay, all my clients now know about the downtime, they are prepared for this, and you will have much happier clients in the end of the day. As for your own internal users, let's have a look at some of the notifications they can get. So, you can also, for your staff, enable notifications to be sent via SMS or email. These notifications range from the prepaid to Wi-Fi, so basically your hotspots. Customer ratings, customer replies, more on sales, feature requests, mobile devices, network outages, client devices, a lot of customer information over here. Sales leads, workflow events, feature requests submitted, help desk notifications in general, help desk tickets, low power, fleet license renewal due, and so forth. And the very important one, being notified whether your backups are successful or failed or have been successful. That is about it. That is the way that you can send all your customers notifications and your own staff. Let us quickly have a look at the different way that you can decide. Obviously, for all of this to take place, you will need to make sure that your notification is actually enabled. You can then tweak a bit by saying data notifications should be sent or not. Top-ups are also there for communication and so forth. And then it gets a bit more different. You can then specifically do data top-up notifications on and off, prepaid data notifications, data product change notifications, and the help desk ticket notifications. You can also do suspension and cancellation, including resellers notifications. And that is about it.